from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it.
All right, how we doing, everyone? Titus here, ready to rip some Star Wars Masterwork. Excited to do a full case of this. I don't know the last time we did a full case of Masterwork. I feel like we've mostly done like half cases and personal boxes and stuff. So it's gonna be a fun one here. This is the only case that we have. So I don't know if we're gonna have any like loose boxes or what. I think Tom might have a case as well, but. And at least a full case get ripped in store today. So this might end up being the only like pick your character break. Let's make it count. Good luck, everyone. It seems like it's pretty much one sketch a box, which is kind of epic. But 2 autos. It's 2 autos, 1 sketch, like 1 relic, 1 4th box or something. It's like a museum collection configuration here. Little mini boxes. Let's dig in. Fingers crossed that the sketches are easily identifiable. I don't have to do too much searching. There we go. Good luck, everyone. These are a little bit thicker than I was thinking. I don't know if these are going to fit in the 79s. Let's go 100 point. Carson Teva, Grand Admiral. Man, that looks sick. That is numbered to 299. Grand Admiral inserts are all paired up with Thrawn. It's alphabetized. Thrawn is going to go to bases loaded. It's like more Thrawn. 66 out of 99. The green. Good animated and live action Thrawn. And Chancellor Palpatine. Tim Curry as Chancellor Palpatine, 92 of 99. Let's see. Palpatine. Going to skunk emoji. And then these are the Marvel covers. So it's all its own spots, but really cool looking cards. And that is box number 1. Oops. All thick sleeves here, unless we get redemption or something. You guys say hello, let me know who's here hanging out. On break. Marvel cover on the back there. Comic number 30. Shin Hati base. And looks like a Marvel comic parallel at a $2.99. Yeah, the foil's sick. All Marvel comics going to Jake's Hobbies. I feel like that spot probably could be more expensive, but good snag, Jake. Jack Porkins, 50 out of 50. Jake told me he wanted a Jack Auto. eBay 101, baby. So should be in the OG Trilogy combo, which I think Jake has. Yes, he does. I'll put Jake up there next to your Marvel comic. And that did not take long at all. My goodness. One of the last spots to go, and the one that I highlighted in my my post in the group. Christopher Lloyd, a first-time signer here as Commissioner Hellgates. That is awesome. Who grabbed the commish? Going to Hawkman. There you go, Hawkman. Didn't make you wait long at all. Second mini box. Let's go. Absolutely is an outrage, Oz. If you had been there, you probably would have won the random. What can I say? Soka insert on the back, looks like. Oh, no. Sorry. It's not. That's just the show that it's from. Grand Admiral. Throw on spots. Sounds good. I'll have to take a look later. I was having some seeds. I'm dying. Let's have some seats. I was having some seeds in between breaks. I don't know what just happened. But I just inhaled something. Something from a sunflower seed. Oh my gosh. As I was saying, you almost had to call an ambulance for me there. Captain Bombardier. Able would have had to come into break. Anakin out of 99. Oh, sick sketch here. $54 of 99 Anakin paired up with Darth Vader. He does. Christopher Lloyd for sure does. I felt like I was getting force choked. Anakin's going to Jake's Hobbies. And we got Jawa sketch. Matthew Maldonado on the Jawa sketch. I love it. Alright, I don't think there's... I think we technically had Jawas listed. Let me check the creatures combo. Alright, so any sketches of characters that we don't have assigned to a spot are going to random to all. So Jawa sketch is not one of the assigned characters to any of the spots. We'll get that up there and random it off at the end of the break. Another Marvel comic on the back here. Wicket. Ahsoka. Zeb on the blue. And another good auto here. Matthew Wood has General Grievous. Him at Comic Con a couple years ago. General Grievous is going to go to Jeremy Z. Combine some of Jake's spots there. Still have 2 breaks up and filling. We've got Bowman Chrome U basketball and then Bowman Draft baseball. So you want to take a look at those. 16 left in, actually, both of them looks like. We got 16 left in Bowman Chrome U. Bowman Chrome U is pretty cheap. I think USC is the only team over $100. Yeah, USC is $149. Everything else is under $100. I did Bizzle. Yeah, that was cool. 50 out of 50 on the Trout. Grand Admiral. I don't need to top load all of these, but hey. Do it. Sorry, Bliss base. Panda Baba. Bo-Katan, the blue. Oh my gosh, the autos have been fantastic so far. Brian Bless. That was Boss Nass. Gives Naboo on the sides. That's a good auto. Let me just make sure. Naboo combo. Yes, Boss Nass is a part of that one. Naboo combo is going to Big Jerry Dog. That's it, Big Jerry Dog. Printing plates! Oh my goodness. Comic cover. Tobias Beckett. Comic cover at a $2.99. Max Rebo at $99. I'm going to cover up this plate too. Awesome. I always love a good Max card. Should have had a Cantina combo. Not sure what we were thinking there. But Jabba's Palace combo. Jabba's Palace. I'm going to Jake's Hobbies. And printing plates, 1 of 1. Looks like a comic cover. Oh, cool. Dark Lord's Gambit. Star Wars number 35. It's like a magenta printing plates. And all Marvel comic covers going to Jake's Hobbies. Some regular top loaders. I wasn't expecting to use any regulars in this. That's awesome. All right, maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll go back to own spot for those comic covers. We'll slide Grievous over. must be one of the Ahsoka inserts. Enter snips. Yep, Journey of Ahsoka. Justin View has that Ahsoka spot. Salacious B. Crumb. Malakili. I do have the Malakili living set signed. Paul Brook, I think was the name of the actor. He signed it through the mail, so sent it to him to get signed. Kenobi on the blue. Obi-Wan to wires. Oh yeah! Werner Herzog as the client. That's a great hit. The autos have been fantastic in the first 2 boxes here. Yeah, ask for much better names. The client's going to Date Mike. Sorry, Jack. Jake's not watching. Journey of Ahsoka. Wookiee hunts. Yeah, that's like I felt like that spot was kind of underpriced for the upside. But it's a really nice one to hit there. So congratulations. The Child and the Force. So Journey of Ahsoka parallel out of $2.99. Tales of the Jedi. Cool one. Come to Justin. Chopper in the blue. Another Chancellor Palpatine. Tim Curry. Base that time. Palpatine was going to Skunk Emoji. I don't really know why I'm showing the empty box. It's not like you could fit a second pack in these. But I just set them down. Oh, what is that? Oh, cool. Force Spirits on the acetate. Anakin Skywalker. That's awesome. Vader and Anakin going to Jake's Hobbies. Very cool card there. So I think this is from the original trilogy, right? Yep, Return of the Jedi. But I think, obviously, this is Hayden Christensen, so they edited this in after the prequels. I think it used to be a different actor. I don't know who it was before, but that was pictured on that. Ahsoka. Another parallel of the Marvel Comics. Man, I wish I had that spot. There'd be a lot of cool cards. The Jake on that one. Garza Flip out of 99. Oh my gosh. We're doubling up on all the good ones. Brian Bless as Boss Nass. Blue combo to Big Jerry Dog. Should have had him as his own spot. Let's go on. Porga base. Still only the one sketch, so not quite one per box for us, but close. Another parallel for the Marvel Comics. We got a $2.99. I think I'm just gonna have to start setting those aside. Bo-Katan to 50 and sketch there. $19 of 50 Bo-Katan. Going to Hawkman. And sketch. That's awesome. Well, do we know if it's Rex or just one of the other clones? Awesome sketch there. I don't know the artist on that one though. Yeah, we need some Mando. We need that Pascal ink. Grand Admiral Thrawn. Geller and Beck. Yeah, showcases are already getting crazy. Autos have been fantastic, like I've been saying. Bo-Katan blue. Ahmad Best as Keller and Beck on the wood. 5 of 10 auto. Jeez. Wasn't Ahmad Best also Jar Jar? I feel like he played Jar Jar. Keller and Beck going to Sparky Ling. Somebody look it up. I'm pretty sure Ahmad Best was the Jar Jar actor as well. Thick one here. It's going to be our first relic or what? Grand Admiral. Yes. Not bad. So, plays Jar Jar, then gets his live action debut. Chance at redemption. Jingo base. Just hit on Jar Jar. I love Jar Jar. Used to love Jar Jar. Renderlin. John Ratzenberger. Alright, thick one here. General Hux. The First Order Star Destroyer control panel from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That's awesome. Rise of the Resistance card. These are pretty thick. Let's see if it fits in here. Otherwise I might need a 180. Yeah, that'll work. It's a little tight, but it'll work. General Hux. Going to Kent. First relic for us. Hey, people hated pretty much everything from the prequel trilogy for a while, but they've come around. Ended up having some pretty good actors in the prequel trilogy. Natalie Portman and Hayden Christensen. Keira Knightley. Comic on the back there. Grogu base. Mace base. He does have autos in here too. To Dramiro. Just going to the captain's spot. Captain's combo. Blues unnumbered. The modifier, Stefan Brunner. Just make sure. Oh, he did have a spot. Going to Feldy. Another one of those Anakin Force Spirits. Same card. Going to Jake. Modifier. The base. Space Duel. Journey of Ahsoka. Under that Ahsoka spot. 253 of 299. Carson Teva in the blue. Ahmad Best as Keller and Beck with the base auto now. Go along with that wood parallel. Keller and Beck going to Sparky Ling. Another sketch, maybe. Grand Admiral. Yeah, Thundercat. Rick Golly. Oh, interesting, Woody. That makes sense. I like that they're getting some more like cameo type characters. And we had the Jack Black base earlier. That'd be sick if they get him to sign at some point. Jordica Blue. And sketch is Stormtrooper for us. Stormtrooper is a spot that is going to Skunk Emoji. That's cool, sketch. Nice simple one. I'm going to guess Jalen. Real sketches on the right side over here. Grand Admiral insert. Look at this top loaders. Keep doing all these base inserts. I'm gonna go grab another case of 100 points. I will. Neen base. R5D4 base. Santi. Santin blue. And another good one, Tom Baker as Bendu. I don't know that he's signed before. I don't remember him signing at least. Bendu. Going to bases loaded. I said bases loaded. I don't even know what to start bumping here. Let's just start just combining those sketches. Grand Admiral. Yeah, I feel like this release, more than like any of the other Star Wars that we've gotten to do over the years, we're hitting all kinds of names that like they're not cool just from Star Wars. They're actually like pretty minor characters in Star Wars, but are like popular popular from other stuff. Tasu Leech. A Jedi No More. Journey of Ahsoka of $2.99. Balin. Too bad we never got Star Wars autos of him. Passed away before Ahsoka even premiered. 39 of 50. His color usually sells really well though. I think I ended up putting him in with a Sith and Inquisitor combo spot. Yes, I'm just going to that spot. For Sky, really nice one to hit there. It's going to be a duel. Oh, sick! Bo-Katan Kryze and Moff Gideon, Katie Sackhoff, and Giancarlo Esposito. Oh my goodness. So cool. Alright, who's got Bo-Katan? Going to Hawkman, and then Moff Gideon going to Indy Kahuna. That is awesome. 9 of 25 dual autograph. Alright, I'm going to go dual auto in the mint. I think this is our first not on-card auto, so dual auto is stickers, but still, it's pretty sick. Anytime you hit a dual auto. I'm going to bump Matthew Wood. Grievous is cool one to hit, but he's signed for everything for years, so not quite as special. Let's go. Alright, I guess there's a random at the end for a dual auto, too. Journey of Ahsoka. Yaddle base. We have here Mark Hamill with the droid. 200 of 299. Like a behind the scenes. Behind the new scenes. That is going to Dark Knights. First one of those we've seen, so they must be a little bit tougher to hit. Very cool. The Rancor, out of 99. I didn't see autos of him on the checklist, but the Rancor keeper, Danny Trejo. Most recently from Book of Boba Fett. I've got him on the living set card. But if I wanted to have autos in here. There we go. Modifier again. Probably have him up here instead of Curry. 2 now. I don't know, has Trejo had any licensed Star Wars autos? Or just aftermarket ones? In person. They're behind the scenes now. Your gunnery base. Vader base. Snoke blue. Some more thick sleeves. Ahsoka. Yeah, that's awesome. Ahsoka sketches always so well. I don't know. The face looks like a little bit different, but it's got to be Ahsoka. The head tails would be different if it were like her parents or something. Ahsoka going to Justin View. I think we need like another showcase just for all the sketches. Journey of Ahsoka. Dedra. Ghost Reeves. It's another good example of someone that's famous outside of Star Wars. Salacious B. Crumb Blue. Sasha Banks. WWE. Let's go. Lars Mikkelsen as Thrawn. Just solid auto after solid auto. Makes it fun. And these boxes are expensive, but like after doing this, I'm like, yeah, I would do a personal box or like even just buy a mini box. Like a lot of good hits. Thrawn going to bases loaded. I feel like you can open one mini box like knowing you're gonna get one hit and be like, oh yeah, that's an awesome card, and walk away happy. I don't even know. The modifier again. Like we were at Masterwork before, and I don't remember it being this consistent. We're a little disappointed, like no Hamill or couple of other big ones on like the base auto checklist. Let's say that it has worked out pretty well. Yeah, Harrison Ford I think doesn't have any base autos either. He signed for a couple of recent ones. Even then, even when people are on the base auto checklist, like a couple. So we still have like the dual and quad autos. No base autos in this one. Alright, Pedro Pascal, this box, I'm calling it. Grand Admiral insert. I don't know I do not know if we're going to be able to get any more. Admiral Mahdi. Comic out of 299. Should we have that same one already? Tobias Beckett out of 99. Be cool to have autos up too. I don't know if he's signed before. Sully. It's Maya Erskine as Sully Stark. '89 of 99. Let's see, where do we got Sully? Resistance combo. Go to Jake's Hobbies. I feel like wasn't she like wasn't the movie like Whale Rider or something? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Let's see, what is she known for? No, I'm thinking of somebody else. Does have a bunch of credits, but yeah, this is what I'm thinking of. Keisha Castle Hughes. Yeah, I think she has autos in here. Whale Rider. Not Sully though. Marvel Comic. Count Dooku base. Grand Admiral out of 299. Yeah, another Jack Porkins parallel. Jake. Got that rainbow blue. It's my face after pulling the dual auto. After I hit the Mantle Otani 101 dual auto. John Ratzenberger is Major Brand Derlin, numbered 34 of 50. Yeah, very minor character in Star Wars. Has some good credits to his name as well. Ham from Toy Story, believe. Marvel Comic. Gina Urso. Another comic parallel. 65 of 299. Lock third. George Takei. This is lock. Stormtrooper armor relic. That's awesome. That's really cool. It's got like dirt on it too. Battle used. Go to that Stormtrooper spots. For Skunk Emoji, 24 out of 50. Sam Witwer Nice. He voiced Maul as well. That's cool. So we do have the Stormtrooper sketch up there already, but just set that aside for now. Cheers. Cheers is way before my time. Another sketch here. Figuring Dan. Behind the scenes. R2D2 plus 2. Size Noodles Blue. I know. That is a classic. It's like Friends or The Office. The Office too new to be included in that. Alright, next sketch. Oh, sick. That is a great sketch. Mando. From Stephen S. The Mandalorian and going to wires. Beautiful. I like that one a lot. Good looking sketch. It's always fun if you're in like the Star Wars Facebook group, seeing the Sketch Fest. Artists posting all of their sketches. I'm gonna start doing like in between stands here. I'm not gonna be able to fit any more on that sketch stand. Yeah, the detail on that one's fantastic. Speaking of like cameos and just some of the names that are in here, do you guys see that in the next Game of Thrones release, Rittenhouse got Noah Syndergaard to sign? Yeah, you can get some incredible cameo autos from Game of Thrones too. I might need one of those Syndergaard autos. I kind of want to see if I can find the post quick. I think I might have sent it to Ryan and Abel. Yeah, I did. Yeah, look at this. Oh, it's just epic. So we might have to start getting some Rittenhouse Game of Thrones. Behind the scenes, yeah, but like any behind the scenes at the beginning, no, quite a few. Lizzo, the Duchess. $18 of 25, so we got a low numbered comic now. It's like a canvas parallel. Well, I guess we had the 101 already, but besides that, I think they've all been the out of $2.99. Oh, that's awesome, Woody. Make it happen. You're the store manager. Keisha Castle Hughes as Queen Apolana. That's the Whale Rider. Let's see. I'm not sure what spot she's in. Probably prequel. I don't have her on there. I think it was supposed to be a prequel though. Let's see. Or Naboo maybe? Oh yeah, there we go. Naboo. Yeah. One of the queens of Naboo. Naboo combo is going to Big Jerry Dog. Comic. Poe. Comic out of $2.99. Oof, Anakin to 5. Let's go. It's a sweet picture on that one too of Hayden. Vader and Anakin spot is going to go to Jake's Hobbies. Oh my gosh. Whew. One of the best-selling like recent show signers. Got Ivana Sakno as Shin Hati. Going to Mets. That is fantastic. My goodness. Somebody give me an idea of something to bump here. There's Hawk Baby. Probably Mickelson next. Jeez. Another really thick one here. Should be another relic. Snoke. Oh my gosh, another canvas. Canvas comic. I think that spot might have been the biggest steal of the whole break. All Marvel comic covers going to Jake's Hobbies. Just sweet looking cards and a ton of color. I'm just going to have to go down to the 2 canvas and the plate. There. Figuring Dan to 99. Jabba's Palace. BB-8, First Order Star Destroyer Control Panel, Galaxy's Edge, Relic. So just a little thick for in here. I'm gonna keep it out. I'll get some 190s to put this in. It's just a little too tight for my liking. Let's see. BB-8 is part of the Resistance combo. Going to Jake's Hobbies. Another sketch coming here. That red. Like the guards. Kylo's guards. Droideka. Thrown out at $2.99. Koska Reeves, blue. It's like a Imperial droid. Joey Mason. me just make sure. Because I think R5D4 is like the white, gray, and red one, right? And if they're not, yeah. If they're not one of the spots that's listed in the break, then they're gonna random. So not a spot that was in the break. No, it's not R5D4. It's one of the. Here, I can switch you over because I got R5D4 pulled up right now. I wanted to make sure. Oh, I don't know why that. Oh, there we go. That's R5D4. And the one we have here is the black droid. It's kind of similar shape, but let me see if I can find what I'm thinking of here. There we go. Droids of the Galactic Empire. Oh, this is probably going to be too many to go through. Okay, this isn't exactly the one that I was thinking of, but it's very close. The Empire, some of these black ones. If it has more of them. Yeah, there we go. 2 black R5 units on the Death Star. I think that is what we have there. But yeah, R5D4 is white. One feels really thick. All right, last box here for us. Yep, looks like another relic in that one. Grand Admiral. Dedra. Koska Reeves. Karplutz. Blue. Oh, cool. Kylo Ren with the Star Destroyer control panel number to 99. Kylo. Going to Sky. Comic on the back there. Jeez, get the sleeve open. We have what? The Grand Admiral parallel at a 299. Greedo Blue. Yeah, Freddie Prinze Jr. as Kanan Jarrus. Cool. I got a couple Freddie Prinze Jr. autos in my collection. Love Kanan. Love Rebels. I ended up pairing up Kanan with here and Jason. It's going to Monotopia. Nice auto. Trying to think what else Kanan was in. You mean like Scooby-Doo? It's going to eat at me now. There's our 5D4. Let's see, what all has Freddie Prinze Jr. been in? Most of these I've never heard of. Yep. He's in Scooby-Doo as Fred. I don't really recognize any of the other stuff that he's been in. He hosted an SNL episode? What? Was it an episode of Friends? A writer for WWE SmackDown? What? Bones. Yeah, not too much that I recognize though. What? Yeah, nobody was in. Nobody was in Scooby-Doo. Yeah, Woody, those sound like your kind of movies. Marvel Comics set at $2.99. Dedra Blue. Sketch. Yoda, sick. That's awesome. Yoda going to Jake's Hobbies. Nice grab, Jake. Put that up there next to the other sketches. Last pack. Pedro Pascal auto. Come on. Grand Admiral. Thing. Journey of Ahsoka to $2.99. Era on the blue. I've shared this before in other breaks that she's been in, but actually married to Obi-Wan in real life. And looks like a wood parallel out of 10 to wrap it up. Wood on wood. That's incredible. General Grievous, Matthew Wood auto. The wood on wood inscription. What a way to end it. General Grievous going to Jeremy Z. I kind of want that. That is epic. Let me see if I can find that other one. Man, that was a fun case. What a great product. Maybe I'll just set it next to the... I'll just set it in front. We can recap it with everything else. I'm not going to go through all the base, but I did sleeve up all of our base cards. So those are all taken care of. That's like half of them. And then the rest of them here. So everything's sleeved up. We can go through the rest of the inserts, though. These are all the base Marvel comics. Probably we'll end up top-loading these two. Yeah, let's just do it quick. I think I got top loaders here. So we'll have everything top loaded besides just the base cards for you. So expensive boxes. So I got you. Alright, so a bunch of comics here. I guess we could flip them over and see the numbers, but I'm just going to flip through them quick for you. You can enjoy them all. I'll go into Jake. Might as well do the parallels while we're at it. But yeah, this spot definitely could have been more expensive. Parallels are at $2.99. Well, all of these ones are at least. Foils, and then a couple lower number ones up there on the showcase, but we'll get to those a little bit later on. Grand Admiral inserts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 base of those. A couple parallels. Journey of Ahsoka. Kind of cool there from Clone Wars, Tales of the Jedi, Ahsoka, Mandalorian, like everything. Behind the scenes, we got 4 base ones of those. Blue parallels, these are unnumbered. Just look at them all top loaded. Era, Dedra, Greedo, Mukar, Koska Reeves, Times Toots, Heist Noodles, Jack Porkins, Salacious B. Crumb, Snoke, Santi, Droideka, Carson Tiva, Dedra, Major Bryn Durlin, Bo-Katan, Chopper, Obi-Wan, Bo-Katan, and Zeb. Alright, a bunch of numbered stuff here. Journey of Ahsoka out of $199, Grand Admiral, or sorry, $2.99. Another one out of $2.99, Figuring Dan out of $99. Anakin to $5. It's kind of epic. Behind the scenes out of $2.99. Lock Nerd out of $50. Grand Admiral out of $2.99. Tobias Beckett to $99. Rancor to $99. Behind the scenes to $2.99. Bill and Skull to $50. Jedi No More. Journey of Ahsoka to $2.99. Another one. Anakin out of $99. Bo-Katan to $50. Garsa Flip $99. And Journey of Ahsoka $2.99. Jack to $50, Max Rebo $99, Grand Admiral $2.99, Grand Admiral Thrawn again out of $99. Two Force Spirits, both Anakin, really cool acetates. Alright, a couple of relics. I'm going to grab some bigger top loaders for these. I want to get some 190s. They're quite thick, but Kylo Ren. So these 3 are pieces of the First Order Star Destroyer control panel from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That's Galaxy's Edge. It's at Disney World, Disneyland's with the rides there. So really fun if you haven't got a chance to go. But kind of cool. Kylo is out of 99, and these other 2 are base BB-8s and General Hux. So, they're obviously part of the ride there. And then one more relic, Stormtrooper Armor Relic, worn by Sam Witwer, or maybe not worn by, but Sam Witwer, voice of Stormtrooper, was also the Darth Maul voice, 24 to 50. Cool. A couple autos that didn't make the showcase. A ton of these for sure could have been on the showcase. Just, we had so many cool hits. We couldn't get everything up there. Freddie Prinze Jr. as Kanan out of 99. Werner Herzog as the Client out of 99. John Ratzenberger as Major Bryn Durlin, 34 to 50. Maya Erskine as Sully Stark out of 99. Tim Bruner out of, or sorry, just base, the modifier times 2. And then Tim Curry as Chancellor Palpatine, base auto, and then out of 99. All right, showcase. Ton of epic stuff up here. Vana Sakno as Shin Hati on the base auto. Shin going to Mets. The Mandalorian sketch. Maybe I'll save the sketches actually. Let's set those aside. Got a Mod Best as Kellerin Beck. Kellerin going to Sparky Ling base auto, and then Wood out of 10. Lars Mikkelsen as Grand Admiral Thrawn on the auto. A lot of other cool Thrawn stuff. Thrawn going to bases loaded. Got Tom Baker as Bendu. Base auto, Bendu going to bases loaded. Again, going back to that Marvel comic cover spot, Jake's Hobbies had it. These two are canvas out of 25 and then printing plate of 1 of 1. Kind of a cool one. 35. This is the Naboo combo spots. 2 Brian Blessed autos as Boss Nass, and then Keisha Castle Hughes as Queen Apollana. Naboo combo. Going to Big Jerry Dog. Alright, I think it was like first box, but Christopher Lloyd, first time that he signs as Commissioner Hellgates. Maybe a big card there. Christopher Lloyd is going to... sorry, I'm looking for Commissioner. It's going to Hawkman. Last out of the break. Well, this one wasn't. The one behind it is Matthew Wood as General Grievous. Grievous is going to Jeremy Z. Had the base auto and then the wood on wood at the end. 7 of 10. Epic card. Alright, sketches. So again, any sketches that are characters that were part of the break were listed either as their own spots or in the assignments for the combo spots. We'll go to those spots. If they weren't in there, then we're just going to random to all. So we've got Ahsoka, the first sketch. Ahsoka spots going to Justin View. I'm actually just I'm gonna post note these as I go, just to make sure they get to the right spots. So Ahsoka on the first one. Then we've got Yoda going to Jake's Hobbies. We've got the Mandalorian. Just incredible detail on this one. Going to Wires. So no Pascal ink, but definitely helps make up for it. Alright, Stormtrooper going to Skunk Emoji. I don't think any of the clone troopers were assigned, so let me just make sure here though. Let's see. Yeah, no, animated combo was Asajj Ventress, Peel, and Zeb. I guess Zeb ended up being a lot the live action Zeb, but that's okay. But we got a clone trooper, we've got a Jawa, and we've got an Imperial droid. That we will... Imperial Astromech is probably the better way to say it. But we will random those 3 off. And then in the midst, we also have to random this one off. Bo-Katan and Moff Gideon dual auto numbered 9 of 25. Kitty Sackhoff and Giancarlo Esposito. Let's see. Bo-Katan is Hawkman, and Moff Gideon is Indy Kahuna. Actually just finished rewatching Better Call Saul today, so I'm seeing plenty of Giancarlo. Yeah, that is just an awesome sketch wire, so great one to have for the collection for sure. Here, I'm actually gonna... I think the Jawa was the first one we hit, and then Clone Trooper and Astromech will be the last one. Let's do the dual auto at the end. So we'll do do randoms in this order. I was just looking up before we started when Andor Season 2 comes out. That is next week, April 22nd. It's like, I thought it was coming soon, so I looked it up. Fair enough, next week. Alright, so we need to run 4 randoms here. Let's just do this. Copy that into all of these. How do we do this? Unassigned sketch number 1, just to clarify. Okay. I don't do the checklist in here anymore, so let's put it right there. All right, all set up. Woody, I did not see that. That's funny. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they just picked him up like very, very recently. But yikes. Playing in other team's gear. I don't know about that. Okay, I need to copy all for these sketches. 69 entries on all of those, and then let's just set up the dual auto while we're at it. Bo-Katan is up top. And then Gideon is on the bottom. Alright, so unassigned sketch 1, this is the Jawa. Dice roll's going to be 4 or higher. 6 rounds. Like the Leia spots. Get that first one. Alright, and then number 2, this is the Clone Trooper. 10 rounds. I'm sure it's a specific one, but without pulling up some pictures, I couldn't tell you. Jabba's Palace combo on that one. It's got Jabba's Palace combo going to Jake. It's a little bit easier on the Clone Troopers if they're their helmets, right? So then their helmets are kind of unique, but otherwise they all look the same. They got subtle differences. Unassigned sketch 3. This will be the Imperial Astromech. Just 4 rounds this time. Go to the Kenobi spot. got that. All right, and then the last one is the dual auto. So Bo-Katan and Moff Gideon here. Good luck to the two of you. 9 rounds. Looks like Moff Gideon is going to take it. Let's see. Moff Gideon's spot was Indy Kahuna. Oops. Pasted in the verification code where I meant to put Moff Gideon. Getting late. All right, that was a really fun break. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Let's see, how are we looking on these other two? I've just been ripping. I haven't even been looking. So 11 left in draft. I'll be here for a little bit. If we can get this closed out, we will absolutely rip it. Otherwise, oh, there's that Cinderguard again. Otherwise, I will rip it in the morning if we need to. But thanks everyone. And yeah, let's get those closed out. And I don't know if we're going to have any more Star Wars Masterwork breaks. But I know that Tom had one case, but I don't know if he sold any in the store or what. I know he had personal boxes listed up earlier. But thanks everyone for hanging out, and see you soon.